Hi, my name's Teresa. I'm a woman, wife, and mother conquering chronic illness, and welcome to my channel. I am going to eat the same thing for the next 30 days. Because one thing that I learned from doing eating breakfast every day for 30 days, which I'm still doing. Hey, I'm eating breakfast. One thing that I learned is I don't be knowing what to eat, and so I will eat anything just to say that I ate, and I need to eat. So, my goal is to come up with a meal plan that is more formulaic, which when I say the same thing, it may be the exact same thing or the same couple of things, but it's definitely the same formula, and that I can easily replicate, and then I'm not cooking separate meals from me and the rest of my family. So I don't know how this is gonna work, but I would prefer never to have to think about what I'm ever going to eat ever again. So that's why I'm doing this. No lie, no cap. I don't want, I just want to be like, it's breakfast. I'm going to go eat the same thing I eat every day because it's breakfast. And so I haven't figured out what I'm going to eat yet, though. So fast forward to me meal planning and going grocery shopping. So I just finished a walk. I'm going to meditate and journal because I'm still doing that. But I am going to also sit down and figure out what I'm actually going to eat for 30 days. Kind of fleshing out. I'm thinking, what am I thinking? I'm thinking an egg, toast, a cooked vegetable, and fruit for breakfast. For lunch, I'm thinking sandwich or salad and fruit. And then for dinner, I'm thinking I don't know, protein, rice, veg. I don't know. Dinner, I think, is going to be the hardest one because that is one meal that we share as a family. So yeah, definitely breakfast and lunch because, to be honest, I eat the same thing for breakfast and lunch. That's the easiest part. Dinner, I think, is going to be the toughest one. But we'll figure it out. I'm guessing we'll figure it out here in just a second. But because we're starting today. So, yay. So, I figured out what I want to do. Where there's the camera. I figured out what I want to do for meals. Something simple. Are we ready? Am I ready? I'm not. So, we're going to do 1 egg or 2 ounces of chicken and a slice of toast, some cooked veg or some fruit. Cooked veg in the morning for breakfast because it's a bit easier on my stomach. Unless it's like a cucumber, then I can manage it. Salad and fruit, or a sandwich and chips and fruit for lunch, because if I have a sandwich, I want chips. It's how I am. And then for dinner, either soup or beans, pasta, some sort of pasta with a side of veggie, or just the standard protein veg carb combination of whatever I can pile together. If for whatever reason we're having something for dinner that I don't particularly want to eat. That's normally what I do. So that's what we're gonna do for me eating the same thing every day for the next 30 days. And we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna try it out for a couple of days and let y'all know what's going on. Anybody else's body just utterly sabotage them. So, there's the camera. So I went to bed last night on time, was asleep by 11 o'clock, woke up at 3:30, and wasn't able to go back to sleep. So I go to the store. I'm trying to stay awake until, I can get back to sleep. But yeah, I'm tired. This is stupid. I feel like I should also establish on this 30 days of eating the same thing for 3 meals that this isn't a diet. I just need to eat. And I don't sometimes, and when I do, I just be picking random stuff. So I'm trying to figure out a way to eat well. I be snacking, and so I'll have snacks, and I'll also eat out sometimes, and so those meals will be different. But this is 30 days of having the same meal options every single meal to make it as easy as possible for myself. But 30 days of eating the same thing is a short title. That's all. So this is the update for the going to bed at a regular time at 10 o'clock, exercising every day, and eating breakfast every day. I take it back. Last night I got into bed at a regular time. Didn't go to sleep till like 11 though, but I went right to sleep once I started trying to go to sleep. But I overdid it yesterday. I did a grocery shop at 4 different stores for 3.5 hours. I still exercised. I cooked dinner. I did too much yesterday. And my body was like, today we are laying down. Not a question. So it's 11:30. I'm having coffee. I just had some white egg cheddar. I'm going to make big little puff thingies. The reality of dealing with chronic fatigue is sometimes your body is just too tired from doing normal things. I ate an excellent breakfast today. I had to split it up. I ate an apple first thing when I took my medicine, and I had an appointment with a new psychiatrist, and then I ate the rest of my breakfast, 2 eggs, piece of toast, and a vegetable. So yeah, I'm going to do weekly updates from here on out, but so far, eating every day, the same thing every day for 30 days, it's going. I suspect and expect there will be more hiccups later, but we'll go with it, right? We're going to get through it. So half of the week I ate according to the scheduled meal plan. The other half of the week I ate maybe twice a day. Couple of reasons for that. PM stinking ass, and so I don't have much of an appetite before my cycle starts, and I have a very specific appetite before my period starts. So I'm gonna try to do better with that next week. Trying to give myself a little grace because I genuinely don't feel like it, but I will hold by. I do feel better when I eat breakfast before 11 o'clock. I do, even if I'm not hungry or famished the rest of the day. I do physically feel better, so or at the very least try to stick to that. There were several days where I ate breakfast, may have eaten it before 11 o'clock and didn't eat again until dinner time, and then maybe had an apple or something and went to bed. So trying to eat. I'm a human adult, and so I need to eat, at the very least enough calories to survive. So yeah, that has been the first week of trying to eat 3 square meals according to a specific meal time. And I do want to point out, I have a specific meal plan based on, one, trying to eat less fat. I'm not trying to eat a low-fat diet. I eat too much fat. And then 2, trying to eat large enough meals to where I'm not so snacky throughout the day, because that helps my digestion. So yeah, gonna try better next week. Okay. So this is the end of week 2 for eating. Let it just be said, I am doing all these things to improve my life, but this week, fibromyalgia just kicked my butt. So, and then on top of that, Macy had a little bit of insomnia this week, so my sleep is all messed up. But yeah, so most of my first meals were at about 11 o'clock, sometimes noon, sometimes 1. And so when I eat that late, I am not going to have 3 meals. maybe 2 meals and a snack. Yeah, and so I've been having like breakfast at lunchtime and then dinner, and so lunch has been kind of gone, and then maybe a snack or something before I go to bed. So next week we shall try to do better. My goal is to go to sleep tonight at a reasonable time. It's 10 o'clock now, so my husband just on the alarm. Yeah, so it's 10 o'clock. But yeah, I'm going to bed after this. And, you know, when I get up, take my sister to school tomorrow, hopefully I can stay up. Hopefully she sleeps tonight and I don't like need extra rest. And I'll have breakfast and get some stuff done and then have lunch and then like do that. Yeah, that would be nice. But I do have a new breakfast. Might actually do a video about it because it's kind of weird. Savory oats. That's a new thing, but this week, no, definitely did not do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Same meals. It was more of eat when I get up, have dinner, maybe a snack before I go to bed. So next week, we'll try for week 3. Okay, so week 3 menu totally scrapped out of the window. So start a new medication for anxiety, and my stomach has just been, I have no appetite. I am extremely nauseous to the morning, and I also have stomach pain. I don't think the stomach pain is actually coming from the medicine. I think I have something going on in my stomach that I probably need to go see a gastroenterologist about. My doctor has said that I should go see somebody about my stomach issues. But yeah, one thing at a time. We're dealing with anxiety right now, and so my psychiatrist said that, you know, the nausea is the biggest side effect, and since I have a sensitive stomach, she expected that to be the side effect for me. And also, she gave me some medicine for the nausea, which I have been taking like candy. I'm not taking as much now, but because I am feeling a little bit better. This is day Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is day 6. So, you know, it's not as bad now. But yeah, I have no appetite. And so I had breakfast. I had some coffee. It's 4 o'clock. Michael took Macy to Whataburger, and I'm going to eat some probably chicken and green beans later. The amount of things that I can eat that don't make me nauseous or few and far between, and then some things that don't make me nauseous actually irritate my IBS, and so I can't eat them either. It's a whole lot. And then there's also IC, so it's a whole lot. I eat what I can when I can. I don't feel like eating much, so it's not like I'm dying. So there has been no menu. Last night I had a milkshake, a cookies and cream milkshake for dinner, so that's how it's been going over here. I'm not going to force myself to eat if I'm not hungry, and I'm not going to eat things that irritate my stomach. I've been toast and eggs in it to death in the morning, and then grilled chicken and a vegetable in the afternoon for like 3 or 4 days now, and so it is what it is. Yeah. Crackers I'm happy, but not cheese. Crackers without cheese, because crackers and cheese is a problem. It's a whole lot. And so if I don't eat anything that irritates my stomach even more, I have a more peaceful day. Feeling bad makes my anxiety worse, so like it kind of defeats the purpose of taking anxiety medication. It will take a couple more weeks for me to see if this is actually going to be a medicine that's helpful for me, so we shall see. Right now I'm just resting and relaxing and trying to take it easy and drinking ice water because that feels good. But yeah, week 3, a bust. But this is real life. I'm not redoing this video because I wasn't able to stick with the meal plan that I thought I would be able to stick to, because that's not real life. The whole point of meal plan was to find a way that I could eat, and apparently it's not a way that I can eat. So, well, we're going to try again next week. Hopefully I can eat 3 meals again. Right now it's like 1.5. One and a snack. Today we're going to wrap up eating the same thing for 30 days. So full disclosure, is actually probably about a week, maybe like 5 days after 30 days. So I've had a little bit of time to reflect on it. I am not thrilled with what am I not thrilled with? So the goal was to initially be able to, was I trying to lose weight? Not really. I was trying to eat, trying to broaden nutrition because of the stomach issues that I have found myself into kind of an eating rut. And so the goal was to create meals that were nutritionally as dense as they could be with the types of foods that I could eat. And this is why I don't meal prep no more. That's the only thing that I can say. It is so much of a hassle. Breakfast. So here's what went well. I did eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner most days. If anything, I would have breakfast late, but that would just mean I was eating dinner late. I still ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Didn't do a whole lot of snacking. With the exception of maybe dinner time, I don't really have a desire to eat throughout the day. Maybe like late lunch, dinner time, I have a bit of an appetite. Stomach troubles, yes. And so even today, I feel relatively miserable with some stomach issues that I've been dealing with. Yeah, I can't really keep anything down. So did I eat breakfast? Yes. Is it still with me? No. And you can read between those lines however way you need to be, however way you want to read it. But positive, I do eat more regularly because I was doing the 30 days of eating the same thing every day. I would at least attempt to eat. Lunch is difficult for me, and so a lot of times it's a hodgepodge. Maybe a sandwich and some pickles or some cheese and some crackers and a piece of fruit and some grapes. Not grapes, candy grapes, but just kind of a hodgepodge, a charcuterie plate, if you will. Dinner is what everybody else is eating. I'm not making a special dinner for me. And everybody else was not going to eat the prescribed way that I was going to eat. And so it was just easy for me to fix something that we could all eat, which is what I have fallen back for the past probably year, just for sanity's sake. If we're not going to eat out, we're going to have to eat something simple that we'll all eat. A lot of times it's a one-pot pasta deal with the sauce and the meat and the cheese all mixed together. It is some sort of chicken and rice dish. Like there is a lot of casserole style dishes because I can either put it in the Instapot, put it in the oven, or cook it on the stove in one pot. And so that just makes it easier for me. I don't have the energy to cook more than once a day. And so if I am fixing something for us to eat for lunch for a few days, I'm not going to cook dinner again. And if I'm fixing something for us to eat for dinner for a few days, I'm not going to be fixing something special for lunch. And normally, for lunch. So would I recommend trying to create a meal plan that is prescriptive? I don't think it's a good idea just in general. I thought maybe it would make my life easier. It didn't. So I don't think I'd recommend it. I don't know that there's inherently anything wrong with it if you're enjoying the foods that you're eating and your meals are nutritionally accurate. They have enough calories, enough of all of the macronutrients and minerals and vitamins and all that. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I didn't think it would be such of a hassle, but it was. It was really a hassle. I have like fallen into eating the same thing for breakfast pretty much every day. It is a piece of fruit, either apple or pear, because that's what I can eat. Um, 2 pieces of toast, sourdough, an egg or two on one toast, and butter and jam on the other. And that's pretty much what I eat for breakfast now. That came out of this whole thing. So yeah, would I recommend it for other people? No. Is it necessarily bad? Also no. Didn't really work out to be anything productive for me though. So, but I'm not particularly mad I did it. I just, now I know. Now I know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for the new subscribers. A couple of you that are subscribed, a couple of you that have commented. I look forward to seeing you in the comment section. So thank you. Don't forget to like this video and share it. It helps to get this information out to other people who might need it, and I will see you guys in the next video.